Hi, I'm Justine Maunder and I live Pallamallawa in northern New South Wales, and we run a broadacre cropping enterprise.
Justine and James have been no-till farmers for 20 years. They're using no-till to maximise the infiltration of water into the soil, to feed the soil biology, as well as to minimise erosion.
Soil health is important to our farming practice because we want to ensure that we're actually maximising our yields year in, year out, depending on the seasons that we're facing.
In dryland cropping systems, maximising your soil water storage capacity is incredibly important. And in a clay soil, such as we have here at Pallamallawa, heavy clay soils, alluvial soils, you find that you can store almost twice as much water in an uncompacted soil compared to a compacted soil. And if the ease of both inserting our soil cores, of which we put in over 20 soil cores during the visit, and removing them as any indication, there's no real compaction present on the site, which means that Justine and James' farming system is minimising that compaction to maximise the water storage potential. That's probably the organic coatings around roots that have been there, and sort of the concentration of it.
If we can get some raw data around what our soil health is like, it'll help us with our future decision making, whether it be management tools we use, fertiliser application, or even farming practices and crop rotation.
Both the soil chemical and biological laboratory data identified a fair bit of variability between the sites, and also for the chemical data at different depths. In particular, we noticed this for the acidity, where we went from acid in the topsoil through to alkaline in the subsoil, which is quite common in these sorts of soils. Of note, in one site, it was actually quite acidic in the topsoil, below the threshold of 5.5, which is what we would normally consider strongly acidic. The data we've been able to collect identifies that it's only that top 10 centimetres really where the acidity problem exists, and that can help inform how to ameliorate that acidity issue. For example, perhaps it's better to incorporate a lime application to increase the rate at which the acidity issue can be rectified, or surface apply the lime if they wish to minimise the soil disturbance of their no-till farming system.
Get a better understanding of the soil elements and how we can maximise water retention in them. We can maximise our yields in the good years, and that allows us to be more financially viable in the years that we're not really getting good yields or any yield at all.
Monitoring of soil health is obviously important to understand whether your management is positively, negatively impacting upon the soil or maintaining the soil condition. The results that we were able to provide for Justine and James provide an excellent baseline of where their soil is at, identified a couple of soil constraints, and also gave a good assessment of their soil fertility levels. And this should be very useful information for them moving forward to the management of their farming system.